You're watching Chamber Chatter, where your business matters.
Chamber Chatter is proudly sponsored by Mid-Maine Chamber of Commerce, Aroma Joe's, Summit Natural Gas, Maine Technology Group, and produced by Red Claw Media. If your business would like to be featured on an episode of Chamber Chatter, contact Sabrina at midmainechamber.com or Sean at redclawmedia.com today.
Where your business matters.
Hello, and welcome to this edition of Chamber Chatter. My name is Kim Linloff. I'm the President and CEO of the Mid-Maine Chamber, and it's my pleasure to welcome you here today. I'm joined by a couple of people here from Summit Natural Gas, Lori and Ryan. And before we begin, I want to thank our sponsors. They include Aroma Joe's, Maine Technology Group, Red Claw Media, and Summit Natural Gas. Thank you guys for sponsoring the series this year.
No problem. Thanks for having us.
Thank you for having us.
So, Ryan, I'm supposed to ask you first. Tell me about Summit Natural Gas.
Yeah, so Summit is a regulated utility that's overseen by the Public Utility Commission here in the state. And under the traditional utility model, kind of major upfront infrastructure investment with PUC regulated rates, ensuring fairness and system reliability for another choice for energy needs.
Yes. So when did you guys come to Maine?
2012 is when it first got thought of, and then the actual approvals and construction began in 2013.
And I know that you guys are in my community in Fairfield, and you're here in Waterville, but where else are you?
We are all over the Kennebec Valley, as well as a portion of southern Maine. Southern Maine, we are in Cumberland, Falmouth, Yarmouth, and North Yarmouth. And then up here in the Kennebec Valley, the major towns we're in are Gardner, Hollowell, Augusta, Waterville, Fairfield, Madison. We do have a small footprint in Randolph, some in Oakland, the Middle Road in Sydney. Then as of last year, we expanded up into Skowhegan.
So you cover a lot of the Mid-Maine Chamber region. And I remember when we were working on recruiting you to come here, it was really to get our major energy consumers to hit the Hudamaki, Sappi, Madison paper, and then ancillarily to hit the Thomas College, Maine General, Inland, some of the other major businesses.
The reason for kind of targeting those bigger commercial businesses is it's really what helps us get a footprint in the area. And then from giving to those, we can kind of spread out to more of the residential areas based off interests.
Exactly. Do you guys have any plans to expand in other communities or further expand in the communities that you're in?
Yeah, we do. Kind of one of the biggest news we have is for quite some time, we've been looking at the town of Winslow, which is directly across the bridge here. And the new bridge got built and it enabled us to put distribution on there.
Yeah, the timing of it couldn't be better. You guys are the only ones that feel that way. When we heard it was being refurbished, we have been in Waterville and continue to grow in Waterville every year. We have about 1,100 customers in Waterville and always looking for different side streets to go on. And with the bridge in Winslow being right there, the timing of construction, we wanted to do it with the construction of the bridge instead of, a year or two after, since all the residents are, dealing with the construction at this time. So we just thought that was a natural, a great opportunity for us to do that. And we are hanging from the bridge this spring, and we're looking to basically go anywhere in Winslow. We go off interest. So what we're doing right now, we're trying to engage with all the community members, residential business owners, and talk about our plans. It will be a multi-year process, and we hope to start near the bridge. We go where the interest is, so do a couple 100 feet close to the bridge and expand outwards, wherever people want gas and want that different energy. Yeah, we're really excited about it.
A great thing for Winslow, really terrific. Lori, On that note, what should we know about natural gas in Maine?
Yeah, natural gas is a valuable energy choice in the state of Maine. Right now, we only cover about 8% of the state, so it is a small percentage in the scheme of things, but it's just, we are looking to give residents and local businesses another energy choice that maybe fits their needs of what exactly they're looking for. Natural gas offers a very reliable, versatile, affordable energy choice. It's underground, so we're always there. They never have to worry about deliveries or bad weather getting in the way. It's something that they can count on being there. The equipment that runs off natural gas is very high efficiency. There's less maintenance costs with that equipment as well. And it just allows for different equipment to be there, different stoves, dryers, and generators as well. So generators can run on natural gas, and all these Mainers have learned, over the last couple of winters that can be a very reliable, source of heat.
My family lives in China, Maine, and natural gas isn't there. And the schlepping of the gas to the generator is a thing.
It definitely is a thing, yeah.
Yeah.
But we just really want the opportunity to service more people, and we really think that it helps the economic development in the areas that we are in and attracts different businesses and residents, offering that reliable, dependable energy source.
Yeah, for sure. So in Oakland, do you guys hit First Park?
We are in First Park.
Yeah, I thought so.
Mm-hmm.
That's great because that grows and develops. We definitely want it there.
Yeah.
And I'm glad to hear that you're taking advantage of the bridge construction, even though I teased you about it. But I mean, during COVID, the same thing happened in Waterville when they knew they were going to redo Main Street and Front Street and the side streets. They sunk all new water mains so that, it was all being done at the same time. It just efficiency-wise and
it makes a lot of sense.
It makes so much sense. Ryan or Lori, is there anything that you want the residents in Winslow or the surrounding communities that you serve to know? Is there anything that we haven't touched on that you want to mention?
Really, the biggest thing I always touch on, because I deal with a lot of residential homeowners, is we are a choice. The biggest thing we want is just for people to explore the option. Usually they'll call me up if they get a piece of our marketing or they hear about a project. They want to know if it's going to come down their street, what it might take to get down their street. And we're there from a phone call. I'll go visit with any customer that calls and kind of look at what they're thinking about doing with gas, how they want to try to fit it into their residence or the business. And the other side of it is we get a lot of business in the hands of the local HVAC contractor community, because as a utility, we handle everything on the outside to get gas up to a building. And we provide that fuel. We also provide some great rebates to help offset the costs to convert businesses and residences. It's up to $3,300 from Summit that we offer towards conversion costs for a residential customer. And then we also offer a fairly large sum of $10,000 per commercial meter for businesses. And in the hands of private contractors, they can work with someone they're familiar with. If they're not familiar with anyone in the area, we're there to help them.
Yeah, I'm sure expense is the first thing that everybody that comes to mind. And particularly now with the recent Mideast activity, I'm sure that that's front of mind for everybody. And so many people in Maine, statistically, we rely on oil per capita more than any other. Yeah.
I would say right now it's probably oil, propane. The other major kind of new usage, I would say, is the electrification of everything with heat pumps. Natural gas and heat pumps are actually both fairly efficient within homes and businesses.
Yeah, because when it gets really, really cold, it's natural gas that gets burned to create the electricity, right?
Yeah,
So,
exactly right. Yeah. And with these expansion programs that we look into, we have the initial interest from customers helps drive the program, but we also are then in front of a couple other businesses or residents that maybe it wasn't the right time to switch or it wasn't feasible, but as the equipment that they have in their current house gets older, expanding into these different neighborhoods offers them an opportunity in the future to change when their systems need, upgrade.
That's exactly what I'm waiting for.
So if it's not right away, it can be a couple of years down the road.
That's exactly what I'm waiting for. But anything else that you'd like to add that you would like the viewers to know?
Yeah, we have we're hosting a business after hours on April 15th too, right in our Winslow location. We have a warehouse in Winslow, so we invite all local businesses to join us there and help answer any questions you have or just hear more about our project in the future. But yeah,
Well, good. I hope everybody joins us. Well, thank you so much, Ryan and Lori, for being here with us today. Thank you again for your sponsorship and for believing in our region and investing in it, because it did help create efficiencies for those paper mills, for those hospitals, for our colleges. So not to mention all the residents that you guys are now hitting. So thank you so much for your investment in our area.
no problem. Happy to be a community member. So.
And thank you for watching Chamber Chatter. Again, I'd like to thank our sponsors, Aroma Joe's, Summit Natural Gas, Red Claw Media, and Maine Technology Group. Have a great day.
Thank you.